Well, I think to achieve circular economy, key factors involved are, I guess, first of all, information sharing. It's very important to inform the public of why such a concept is very important. Because not everybody understands, we are so used to just buy something and discard it, throw it away. But it's very important, I think, to increase the awareness. And in that sense, if you go to a city in the Netherlands, like I come from Amsterdam, it is very normal that you collect all the garbage like paper, bottles, plastics, bio waste, and that you make sure that all these waste streams are going to the right destination. So really it is very much ingrained in our way of thinking and our way of behaving that we have to separate waste. And another concept that I find quite interesting is that there is also a shift from buying a product to leasing a product or sharing a product.
Our key success in circular economy is pretty much being able to source and develop materials that have had a second life, coming into maybe even a third life with us. And we're really just getting started. And I think we have to also balance and see circular is good, but you also need to look more at the biomaterials because circling is only so long. Therefore, we need to also look at how we can use more natural materials. So we have to balance our thoughts around this.
We would like to see circular economy be an integrated part of what we do. We know that it means that we can save on resources, we can save on money, but we can also make a difference when it comes to the environmental impact and our footprint. One of the key successes is to ensure that the business see the benefit of it. As long as we can develop the business, do the right thing for the business, and save money, then it has its energy of its own and it drives itself.
I believe that first one would be the mindset of the people. People should understand why we have to do, why we have to implement the concept of circular economy. The second one is the collaboration. One people cannot make it happen. But when all parties, all stakeholders understand the concept of circular economy and everyone support each other, I'm quite confident that we can successfully implement the circular economy.
ผมว่าจริงๆแล้วประเทศไทยเนี่ยมีศักยภาพในการที่จะนำเรื่อง Circular ตัวนี้เนี่ยมาใช้ได้เยอะเพียงแต่ว่าทุกวันนี้เนี่ยเรายังติดขัดในเรื่องของกฎหมายต่างๆนะครับการรวมตัวกันของอุตสาหกรรมขนาดใหญ่ไม่ว่าจะเป็นอาจจะ SCG ปตท.เราเชื่อว่าการรวมตัวกันเนี่ยแล้วผลักดันให้กฎหมายหรือ regulatory เนี่ยมีการเปลี่ยนแปลงไปในสิ่งที่สามารถทำให้เรื่องการทำ Circular ตัวนี้เนี่ยใช้ได้ดีเนี่ยผมคิดว่ามีความจำเป็นแล้วก็ต้องช่วยกันทุกคนนะฮะ
I think there are a lot of things that we have to do to make a circular economy a success in this country. All of us as business leaders, all of us in government, all of us in the public sector, all of us, frankly, as citizens. I think it starts with education and understanding of how much of a crisis this really is and how the only sustainable way we can live into the future is by creating a lot less waste and reusing the stuff we're already creating in more purposeful, more value-creating ways. Tonight I was inspired by some of the SCG solutions recommended, reusing that plastic into building roads and infrastructure that this country needs, investing it back in post-consumer plastics, that we will buy, that we use today and we will buy more of in the future as supply of it comes online. So education is one, collection and proper management of the waste is another. And then I think the third leg is indeed how we commercialize it all, how we put a value on everything post its initial use so that it can be recycled and repurposed back into the system.
So all of the operation of our company, we have to concern, make, use and return process in order to make the life cycle of the raw material to become last long. When we make the product, we have to think about the alternative raw material or any other that can replace the natural resources. When we use how we're going to make our process, our product to become endurable and we can make it as long as possible. When we're talking about the return, so when we got the waste from the process or we got the waste from the construction site, how we gonna return this to become wealth in order to make the usage of the raw material as lowest as possible.
It's important to look at really what your company is using or how you are actually producing your products, and then looking forward to are you able to source as well as possible products that have been recycled already. But I think also very important to see when you know are producing materials that you try to make them out of a single composition or as few as possible so we can recycle it more easily afterwards.
I think look at where you stand today, look at your business, look at your geography, look at the local relevance. It's a great way of engaging customers, but if you look at it from the viewpoint of being a business development, then you see what you can do in your respective function that can help improve the business over time and let you save money and drive profitability over time.
You can support for the West Bank. West Bank, one of the system in Indonesia, how they collect the used plastic and other thing to accelerate the other way. So based on this one, and you can make the model. This is also the other way we can make a bigger, not just become the micro small enterprise, but become small and medium enterprise. If you can do this one, and everyone can move, everyone can understand, the West is not just give them the problem, but give them for the wealthies. They give them the opportunity to give more opportunity to get the more richness in Indonesia.
I strongly recommend the government strong commitment and also the governance to accelerate this circular economy, because this is an issue not only for some private sectors. This issue is all over humans, all over our global markets. I recommend as a central government or some local government will have a very strong commitment, very strong real commitment toward this world.
Everybody knows the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. So first of all, we have to reduce all of the bad things that are happening, and reuse, which is sort of like circular economy, and recycle, which means making something and creating a different thing out of it or creating the same thing. So, and they can also do those in their daily life, whether it's plastic or other things. If you want to do it independently, you can always use old clothing, old shoes, things like that to make something new, like make new bags, things like that.
SCG, Passion for Better.